Welcome to another Malone Photography Pic-Time demonstration, extravaganza, showcase, whatever. I am getting tired. I really do need to log off. But I've got this video and hopefully one more video to record for you just so I know I've got this done. So in today's video, I'm going to go through memory boxes, which in Pic-Time is called a print box. So you can access it either through the drop down or in the menu down here. And once you've gone into it, this is a little bit different to framed ones because you'll have multiple images included, which is why I call it a memory box. It's a box of memories of the day. Just like with the framed options and the albums as well, it does give you a few sample photos of kind of like roughly what these would look like. And you can see you can actually get some engravings on the box as well. So this is especially cool if you wanted to have it sitting on, say, your coffee table or a side table, somewhere where you can display it, and you wanted to record your dog's name. If, for instance, you were getting an end-of-life session, this is somewhere where you could put their name, their birth date, and date of death, so that you've got that eternal memory of your dog captured forever in amazing print quality. So that's just a few sample photos. You can pick which size print you would like. They come in two sizes, so 10 by 15 or a 13 by 18 centimeter. And you can pick which type of finish you would like to the paper. I personally prefer a matte or a fine art print. I find the semi-gloss can be a little bit shiny, so especially if you're looking at them under our artificial lights in our homes or even bright sunlight, you can get a bit of a glare and you just end up kind of seeing this blob of light on the image. I'm not a huge fan of that, which is why I tend to avoid semi-gloss, but if you like semi-gloss, you're more than welcome to pick that. It is there. So the prices that I have included with these boxes includes up to 10 prints. Any prints above that 10 that you would like to include will just be at a little additional charge per photo. So what you do is you can go through, and of your photos, you're going to pick which 10 you'd like. So I'm just going to pop in, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you can see 10 photos selected. So at the moment, it is sitting at just at $600. All right. If you wanted to purchase more, what it will do is it will just start adding on prices, adding on the cost of what that additional image is. Once you're happy with all the images, that's perfectly fine. You can even, let's say if you wanted to gift one of these prints to someone, you can get a couple of copies of them. So if you wanted to get 2, you can have 2 copies of that one. If you get a duplicate, that will count towards one of the photos within the box. If you would like to add an engraving to the box, you're just going to click onto, it's got essentially an example of the top of the box. It's going to give you this, and you might say, for me, my name's Malone. I'm just using my own dog's name here. Alright, so I'm just going to give you that example of a name on it. I just use my own dog's name. It's not actually the dog that is in all the pictures here. And then it's going to go through and you can just double check that you like these photos. And you'll see that even here, when you have a look at it, it does show a little bit of text on it. That engraving will not cost any additional. It is included within the price of the box. So feel free to take advantage of that if you'd like. Then once you're happy with the images that you've selected, the size, the type of paper, and if you wanted to have that engraving or not, add to cart. If within your print box you wanted to crop into anything, for instance, let's say this one, I wanted to crop in on it. If you do want to crop in on any of these photos, I would highly recommend, rather than doing it here in Pic-Time, please let me know what you would like to feature in that photo and kind of really highlight and accentuate. I will then do that cropping at my end. That way I can make sure that the full edit and everything around it complements that edit, that crop that you're wanting to make. It is a limitation of Pic-Time. It does not notify me when you do a crop, so please do not crop a photo. If you would like it cropped in a little bit, please let me know so that I can make sure that everything balances and it's a true representation of my artwork that I'm creating for you. I really wish they did tell me, but they don't. So that is a limitation. Once you're happy, click add to cart, and just like any other regular online purchase, it will go to your cart. You can proceed to checkout. If the product if this fits within the amount of print credit that you have available from your collection, it will take the price off of that collection. So for instance, as at today when I'm filming this, the companion collection includes $700 worth of credit. So you'd be looking at the $660 essentially. It's going to add on postage because it's going to come straight from the printer to you. So that might get you closer to $700. So you might only end up with, let's say, $20, $30 spare. I'm not exactly sure. It's going to depend on where you end up living and the postage options. But that will then mean it'll come off your print store credit. If your purchase that you're choosing, let's say you wanted to get 20 photos in here and it tips over that $700, or with the postage it tips over $700, it will then just ask you to pay the additional amount. So that's memory boxes. If you've got any questions, let me know. I have one more video to film today, so I'm going to do that before I go too tired and too crazy where you don't understand me anymore. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.